US, K6US, K6, Uncle Sugar, K6US, AA6S, you around, Aaron?
AA6S from Kilo 6 Uniform Sierra. What's up, Bill?
Yeah, let me get the antenna in a different direction here. It's not working there. K6US, give me a little chatter. How's that, Aaron?
Oh, I can hear the whole time, but you got more power than I do, and probably more directionality. AA6S from Kilo 6 Uniform Sierra.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it back around north. I don't know. Usually you're stronger north. I don't know. The path's maybe not too good tonight. K6US, AA6S. I just talked to Ralph, and from very good signal down to nothing. It's like a washboard there. But anyway, we worked each other. And anyway, anything exciting going on, I'm going to move my antenna when you come back to me and see where you peak. K6US, AA6S. Go ahead, Aaron.
Oh, very good, Bill. Yeah, at least I know in my situation, my antenna didn't move. The rest of the Earth did. So, but yeah, you're sounding pretty good up this way, and yeah, good that you worked around. We'll make sure we get number 3 on the list.
Yeah, it's about 15 degrees to the right of north in your S9, so I'm bouncing off of my whatever there. I don't know if I came up for you, but you're sure strong here now. K6US, AA6S.
Yeah, and pretty much the whole time I haven't been able to tell the difference. You're S7 at the moment.
KJ6TY1009. I can hear you out here, west of Aaron.
I hear somebody said 009 or something. I don't know what that was.
That was Ron. That'd be KJYO, and I can't hear him right now off the beat. If I switch to vertical, I probably could hear him.
Yeah, I'm probably bouncing off the rock where you can hear me too. Anyway, you're not real strong, but we were copying you there. Go ahead. Probably didn't, maybe he's not hearing me, I don't know. Anyway, we'll stand by here. We'll be here for a while. And, hello, 15 amps on a whatever there. Anyway, you got a good signal. The thing pointed this direction, Aaron. K6US, AA6S.
Hey, I switched to my vertical real quick. KJ6TYO from K6US.
Okay, I just got in from turning it. KJ6TY1009, I copy K6UF and AJ6S.
Yeah, that's Bill down there in Visalia. Yeah, I couldn't hear you off my beam. I had to switch over to my vertical, but yeah, I hear you in there, Ron. We'll make sure we got you on the list. K6US.
All right, I'll turn back towards my, sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't.
VA6AJ727.
That guy. Okay. Switching back to horizontal. K6US.
You guy
showed up. AA6S, WA6AAJ. Go ahead, Mike.
I didn't hear what you said. You doubled.
I say about time you showed up. I worked Ralph.
Oh, okay. Is he still down there?
Well, he was, but man, the signal was, he went from almost a 9 down to a 0. It was like a plane flew across or something. I mean, the signal was really bad, but anyway, when he was up, it was good. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me get down real quick and I'll try it. He wasn't there.
WA6AAJ, K6US.
K6US, WA6AJ, I'm back to pointing at you.
Good deal. Was Ralph still down there?
Nope, I didn't get anything.
Man, he just disappears quickly, man. He does not sit still.
No, I don't know, between Tuesday and Friday nights, it's different. Bill and I could be talking at 7:15, and he's usually right there, and then that's it. And then he goes back down to .1 and does his net.
Right, yeah, and I wonder, well, I can check, but I know they probably don't get a ton of people on 1296 down there, not as many people as the other bands.
Yeah, I think I saw John today. I think he was saying something about that. Just LA as a whole, there's not a lot on UHF.
Yeah, a lot of it, there's a lot of people on 2 meters, and a lot of it's off of verticals, just because, a lot of people are living in HOAs, or just, different situations, and, well, and, frankly, down there, I'm actually surprised how well they do, considering that they actually have a decent amount of geography in the way. If you're up in, Burbank trying to get down to somebody down in LA, the Hollywood Hills are in the way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he was. We were talking about the contesting, and he said the contesting's kind of the same way.
Yeah, well, that's why a couple of the serious guys will go up to Fraser, and then they'll work all the guys down in LA, and they'll work all the guys up here. But you got to get some altitude to be able to work as many people as possible.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, Fraser would be a good spot.
Yeah, I've just heard that it's like being in the middle of 2 angry children screaming at each other sometimes, because a lot of the guys up here in the valley don't hear the LA guys, and vice versa, and you're smack dab in the middle at 8,000 feet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's also one of the guys that's been going up there the last couple years is N6MI, and he's been on Fraser, and then K6MI has been in Tehachapi, and everyone gets the two confused.
Hi there.
Yeah, that is interesting.
And good evening, Mikey. We already have 6 check-ins for you. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alrighty, 1079, 1100. 800 is down in Visalia, and he was able to get number 3. And then KJ6TYO 1009, and then of course I was just talking to 727. So there you go. Now we have 7 check-ins with you. K6US.
Yep, got them all. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pointed down toward my bounce path to Tascadero, so hopefully when Bill gets back and all, we can get a Tascadero in here and see if we can hear him tonight.
KC5 BTU 712.
Hello, 712. Nothing happening on the news, huh?
Just a few indictments here and there.
Yeah, call me.
Roger that. Apparently they got a high-level Fauci associate also, so little by little it says creeping up the ladder.
They got who? An associate?
One of Fauci's, this guy was a high associate of Fauci. He was caught destroying evidence.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard something about Fauci. I thought it was Fauci, but I didn't realize it was one of his helpers.
Yeah, roger that. They're going up the ladder. Anyhow, you guys okay up on the hill there?
Yeah, we're hanging in there.
Roger, roger.
K6BBG. Good evening, Dave.
Good evening, Mike. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. It's warming up a little bit. I could have used it 1 or 2 degrees warmer this evening, but it's not bad. It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow and pushing 90 on the weekend, or by the weekend, so I guess I can't complain.
Roger, roger. Time to work on vegetables.
Okay, where's Bill? AA6S. Bill, are you up here?
Yeah, I'm turning my antenna around to give Ron a call here. He should be coming around here. Hello, 1-2. That's about Ron right there. W6QUI, W6QUI, Ron, AA6S, over.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Pretty good. I don't know about that Comey indictment. That's going to be a hard one to stick. I think they could have found something better.
I think it's a test of the judges to see what's rotten in Denmark.
You have to swing your antenna closer to me then.
Yeah, at least it's not in New York.
Yeah,
roger that. Well, we shall see, boy. I tell you, the rats are coming out of the woodwork.
Ron sounding good here, and I guess Mikey wants to try to work you, but I think he needs about a 3,000-foot tower there. W6QUI, AA6S, over.
I hear him a little bit tonight. He's about Q3, Bill. A6MYC.
A6S. Yeah, you're sitting right at 20 over. You're just like you are in 2 meters. You're 20 over 9, just smoking in here. W6AAJ, are you on frequency, Michael?
K6MYC. I'm copying. We're on at about Q3 here.
Okay, Ron, Mikey said he's copying about a Q3. Give him a call.
Yeah, no. I want to call him.
I'd like to call me if you want to speak on him. I don't think he's the same head as
Okay, Mikey, call him and he's going to move his antenna and try to peek it on you.
Roger. W6QUI. W6QUI, W6QUI. K6MYC Bozo 1296 calling. K6MYC Delta Mike 07, beaming at about 120. I'm beaming at about 120 right at the moment, 119 or something, very close to 120, better than it was at 127. So it's coming in a little bit more to the east here. W6QUI, W6QUI, W6QUI. Bozo 111055, K6MYC calling and standing by. Over, over.
K6MYC, W6. Numbers are no better tonight, Mike. Yes, hopefully you can hear me. So, yeah, you're thoroughly Q5. I think for a gain in my receiver, so about that. So, you copy over there, K6MYC, W6QUI.
Roger, just about Q5. It's marginal Q5, a marginal Q5, but we got everything. W6QUI, K6MYC, quite good tonight, and now that you peaked on me, I might be able to peak on you a little bit. So take a longer transmission, and I'll see if I can get the best peak on you now. Over.
Yeah, Ron, he wants you to keep talking so he can peek his antenna on you.
Okay, yeah, I didn't tell me that.
Okay, somebody else in here way off frequency. Can somebody get that? I hear you, Ron. Stand by, Ron. Stand by. Go ahead, the other station. Let's come on in. Get on this frequency, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MI, 711.
Well, I got you now, John. Thank you, K6MY. With W6QUI, you might point down toward the Tascadero, John. He's got a good signal tonight. Good evening. Good evening to you, Ron, and thank you very much for the check-in. Good copy tonight. It's Q5 most of the time. I'm pointed at 120 degrees. I'm beaming absolutely at 120, but I hear you from 110 to 130, peaking at 120 degrees, Ron. 7-3, Ron, thank you, and listen for others. K6 Mexico, Italy, you want to try it, John? Go ahead, K6MYC.
South now, for Ralph, pointed south, does that help out? K6 Mike, you need it.
Okay, well, go ahead then, Bill.
Okay. W6QUI, AA6S. Okay, that was a good shot there, Ron. I guess I'll head my antenna over towards Tom and see if I can work him. And let's see if anybody wants to. Michael, AHA, are you in here? I heard you earlier.
Yeah, I'm kind of splitting the difference. W6QUI, WA6AHJ. Hello, Ron.
Yeah, hello, Mike. Yeah, I'm probably not on you. I heard Mike, by the way. I heard NYC much better that time. You get up a little bit. He was Q5 here. So that's an improvement. I guess he's bouncing off of something. I gather that one is going to be between 120 and 130. So that's pretty amazing. Because we don't have a straight shot. Anyway, Michael, back to you. I'll peek on you next time. I'm probably not right on you. K6AHJ, W6QUI, over.
Roger, Ron. Yeah, no need to peek on me. I'm pointed due south. That way I was able to hear both you and Mike make contact. So that's fine. Your Q5 copy with me pointed due south. I'm sure I can get stronger, but I think John, K6MI, was wanting to try it once. Let me turn it over to him and see if he can give you a call. K6MI, you want to try it, John?
Okay, K6
KA6MI, Kilo 6 Mike India, Kilo 6 Mike India. Any copy? Any copy?
W6QUI, make a transmission so John can peek on you. Make a transmission so K6 Mexico Italy can peek on you. Go ahead, Ron, go ahead.
Okay, I got him. S2, K6MI, thank you. Yeah, very good.
Good contact, Mike.
Okay, thank you, man. Oh, yeah, S2, K6MI.
Come on your way, Tom, KW6S, K6MYC.
Back to you, Mikey. W6QUI, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo.
K6MYC, KW6S.
Stand by, Tom.
Well, he's kind of in and out for me. W6QUI, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo. He's not going to hear me, Mike. Go ahead with Tom.
I thought he was coming back to you. I could hear him even though I'm pointed up to Tom. KW6 Sugar, listen for Alpha 6 Sugar first, over.
What you mean with the USB. So it's not a real good tool. I just find good evening, Bill.
Yeah, Roger, Tom. KW6S, AA6S, you shot up a little over a 9 for a brief moment there. Anyway, won't hold it. I know everybody wants to give you a shout there. KW6S, take care, Tom. Take care. AA6S. Good night. See you later. AA6S, 73s.
AA6S, KW6S. Yeah. Good evening, and I'll move the antenna up a little further north, Bill. AA6S, KW6S, moving north.
Go ahead, Mike. Mike, go ahead.
KW6S, WA6AJ. Hello, Tom.
WA6AJ, KW6S. It's kind of interesting. I don't seem to find the signal shrink for quite a range here tonight. But no trouble copying you. A6S, KW6S. No.
Yeah, you're hitting S9 with all the preamps on, so
right.
Good strong signal right now. Over.
Yeah, good signal now.
I turned it a little more due east at you, so it varies every once in a while, but good copy. KW6S, WA6, AAJ.
WA6, AAJ, KW6S. And yeah, you're coming in real good with that really rapid QSB, but not real deep pace. I'll move on up and catch the other mic, WA6AJ, KW6S.
Okay. You really chopped up tonight. KW6S all chopped up. K6MYC, but pretty good copy. But I'm having to point a little bit south for you. And when I come up to your normal heading, you drop off a little bit. So anyway, maybe you can peek on me. And Rob is in here also, so he may hear you. KW6 Sugar and the group, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, KW6S. Yeah, I did find you a little bit better on a little bit different heading here, but not trouble, and I'm not getting much of that rapid QSB on you there, Mike. So I'll give a listen for Rob there.
Any copy, Rob?
No, I was trying to peek on him, but I'm not hearing him.
Rob's not got any copy on you tonight. No copy on you for Rob tonight, Tom. So I don't know if there's anybody else here. John is here, but I'm not sure if John's pointed at you. John, do you want to try him? I'm not getting to John. Somebody else tell John to try it.
Hi, you want to try Tom over there, KW6S? 6S.
Boy, Mike, I've got you gangbusters now.
Well, I don't know where John went, but John, are you still around? I don't know John.
Okay, I think we're out of people. Anybody else for Tom, KW6S? This is Mike, K6MYC, standing by. Go ahead. I guess that's it, Tom. So we'll let you go, 73. Thanks for the check-in tonight. Good to hear you. KW6 Sugar in the group, K6MYC going into the Bay Area.
Yeah, when Mike was calling for John there, he was coming in stronger than I think I've ever heard a signal on 1296. So that worked out good. Catch you tomorrow night. K6MYC, KW6S.
Roger, 73, and see you tomorrow night. Tom, thanks for the check-in here tonight. We're doing good. We got everybody we're trying for. Hi. And we even worked Ron in Atascadero. I had to point at 120 degrees. He's normally at 210, but I had to go to 120 to hear him. But Q5, marginal, but Q5. 73 Tom, KW6 Sugar, K6MYC into the Bay Area.
Hello, Mike. KG6TYO 1009.
1009. We had you earlier. Good evening, Ron. You must have checked in earlier with Aaron, right?
Yes, I sure did.
Yeah, that's why I have you earlier. I could take a check-in, but it would be a dupe.
That's okay. You're just strong as I heard you there, so I thought, well, you might be passing by on the swing over to the Bay Area.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you hear anything from Tom up there?
No, I did not. I could hear the guys in South Valley, like Visalia and stuff, so I didn't go out and turn it.
Okay. Very Very good. Well, I'm looking at the Bay Area now. Just coming into, here it is, 280 something, right about here. This should be in the Bay Area. KD6SOK, KD6SOK, K6MYC.
Hey, good evening, Mike. I hear you. You're coming in really good tonight, better than last night. 507.
Yeah, good signal tonight. Also, Fred, did you get our email on Prometheum?
Yeah, I got it, but you know, it's I watched it and it's okay. It doesn't. I'm not really. I don't really have much to say about it. It's you know, standard understanding.
Well, it gives you a different slant on what's really happening over there. Over.
I don't think anybody knows what's going on over there.
What was that? I didn't hear what you said, Fred.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
285. I hear 285. Give me a little more chatter, Mike, Jim, and I'll come up on you. I'm not pointed anywhere near you. I'm about 5 degrees off. But give me some chatter.
Okay. W6 PQL.
And I hear PQL. Thank you.
234 by 789. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Standing by.
Okay. Well, you're not real strong tonight, but we've got you, Jim. And we also hear W6 PQL 1296. So we've got 285. Good evening, Jim, and good evening, Jim, 1296. Hang on a second, 1296. Let me go back one more time to 285 there, and maybe we'll hear KB6BA about he may not be back in town yet. WB6JNN, K6MYC, over.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I don't know if he's back or not. I did hear Mike WSC in there.
Well, you're not staying on long enough for me to get a peek on you, Jim. I probably went way by you. So we'll let you go. I didn't hear any change for about 6 or 7 degrees, so you're spread all over the map there. WB6JNN. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for checking in. So far, so good on everybody. We might make our 30 tonight. Hi. Over to you, Jim. W6PQL, K6MYC. Over. But I got way off here. W6PQL. This should be closer. W6PQL, go ahead. K6MYC, over. W6PQL, K6MYC, over.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
Make sure I was not bumbling with you. Yeah, just frequency now. It's about that time for Santa Barbara. So just a quick check-in, and I'll talk to you in a few. W6PQL.
Okay, yeah, conditions are really poor to the Bay Area tonight. Fred was almost as strong as you are, but he faded out also, and he didn't want to talk. Anyway, I'll let you go, but thanks for checking in. Did you get the email from us, over? Did you get the email, Jim, from Prometheum?
Yeah, I saw it. It was way over my head.
Did you get a chance to listen to the 20-minute, over?
Well, how's that?
No, I didn't listen to anything.
You haven't gotten to it yet, or you're not going to listen to it?
I just haven't got to it. I just really strapped for time most of the time.
Roger, roger. Okay. Well, we'll let you go. I don't know. I thought Mike would be in here. Maybe Mike is here. Maybe you can call and see if 775 is in here. Otherwise, we'll try to get him on the way back. Are you going to try for 52 tonight? W6PQL, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed right now, Mike.
Okay. Have you heard 775, over?
Not yet.
Okay, WB6, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. How about it, Mike? K6MYC, over, over.
Yeah, he's in there now, Mike.
I'll have him give me a long call. I haven't found him.
Yeah, you might not. He's hearing you on the live stream. I don't think Mike is hearing you direct. Is that right, Mike, up in Daly City? Yeah, just live stream tonight. I don't think you're probably going to be able to connect tonight. The conditions the way they are, over.
I thought I was hearing him in there. Is he still talking? I guess not. Anyway, he's in there, Rob, at 775 is in there. So I'm going to go up and get N6RO. Here we go. N6RO. N6 Radio Oscar, Radio Ontario, Radio Oakley. N6RO, K6MYC.
K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835, high temperature 75, and dinner is going to be, what did I plan? Something fish, mahi-mahi, and broccoli and other veggies. How do you copy? N6RO.
Oh, good copy on you. The Bay Area is really thin, but I haven't even tried to peek on you. You're good copy here, so that's wonderful. So thank you for being there tonight, and we'll look for you, of course, tomorrow night. But we're trying to get up to 30. We are over halfway now, so hopefully we'll get more check-ins as we go on up the channel here. I did work into Tascadero this evening, and I was heard for a change. I've been hearing him, but he hadn't been hearing me. But he heard me this evening, so that was good. Back to you, Ken, and temperatures here not quite 75, so we'll hopefully get to your temperature tomorrow. N6RO in Oakley, K6MYC.
Yeah, fine. By the way, I turned my beam due south, and I could hear Jim very well. And I could hear you a little bit better than direct until now when you turned your beam on this one. So just I was bouncing off. I don't know. But one never knows. N6RO.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to find a peak on you, but for some reason this rotor goes real fast one direction and slower the other way, and I have to keep an eye on it. I got way off of you to the west. Anyway, thanks much, Ken, I'm glad you could hear a W6PQL tonight. He was kind of flaky to me. Really poor copy. So everybody in the Bay Area was not very good. So there you are. I haven't heard K6KLY yet, but I don't think we're going to hear him until I come back around. Sometimes he forgets. Hope we get him because we need him for to get to 30 tonight. Hi. 7-3 Ken. And 6RO. Let's see, is there anybody else that wants to make it with Ken tonight? K6MYC standing by. Anybody else in here for N6RO in Oakley? Over. You might give one call, see what happens, Ken.
Yeah, okay. You're quite loud actually moving the estimator. It's somewhat unusual on this band. 6RO down there. I guess not.
I guess not. Yeah, there's a lot of choppy up and down fade. It's real chopped up tonight. Big chunks of good signal and then a couple of words that are down, but it's readable all the way. 7-3, see you tomorrow. And 6RO, K6MYC, 7-3. Okay, anybody else in this direction? K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Bozo Net, over.
We'll see you tomorrow night, and 6RO.
7-3.
Louder now. That's way up.
Yeah, it's up and down, man. Oh, man, it's just all over the place. All right, I'm going into Sacramento. This should be pretty close to where we should be for Sacramento. Sacramento. KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB. K6MYC. Over. KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB. K6MYC. Over, Darren. Let's try over again one more time. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. Well, I'm hearing you, but it's just little pieces. I think that's you, Darren. Give me one more call. Give us one more call, and I'll confirm. I think I'm hearing you. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. Over. Getting it, it's just all chopped up. I'm not getting enough to get a full call sign, but we got you. KJ6KFB 756 K6MYC. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. Very marginal conditions tonight. Marginal conditions because of the QSB. 73s KJ6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo 756 K6MYC. Over. Okay, I got the over. The over came through pretty well at the end there. 73. See you tomorrow night, Darren. See you tomorrow night. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, 7373. Got your 73. Okay, up to KR6MR. Let's see what we got here. This should be pretty close. KR6MR, KR6MR, K6MYC, over.
Good evening, Mike. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's about Q4. About Q4, we've got heavy QSB. It's real chopped up with QSB every 2 or 3 seconds, up and down, up and down. So copy is difficult, but we hear you. And I got the 759 and the call sign just fine. So it's not great, but it's certainly workable. KR6MR 73, K6MYC. Thank you, John. Okay, solid copy that time, 73s. I'm going to Nevada. Here we go.
KM6SRR.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, I zoned out. Who were you talking to before John and after Kim?
756, Darren, KJ6KFB.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Bill doesn't have this frequency, huh?
What's that?
Bill, KO6KD, he doesn't have this frequency?
Oh, he doesn't have 1296. He gave the antenna that I gave to him. He gave it to Darren.
Yeah, that's right. Roger.
Here we are coming up to Nevada. We should be awfully close here. KD6BQ, K6MYC, over. I hear audio, but I don't know who it is. If that's you, Redshirt, give me some CW, over. Well, maybe that's 272. That's sort of what it sounds like. 272, 272. Go ahead again, Daniel. Over. Well, let's try it again. Either KD6BQ, or KE7UQL. KE7UQL, K6MYC, calling you guys and standing by. Oh, it's up and down, Rob. KE7UQL, KE7UQL, KD6BQ, Kilo Delta 6 Bravo Queen, K6MYC, over. Okay, I got 272. I heard 272. Thank you, Daniel. I don't hear anything from Richard. I wonder where Richard is tonight. I don't hear 249. But got your 272, Daniel. Got your 272. Roger, over. Oh, came up real nice that time. Okay, I don't know where Richard is. Let me just keep calling Richard for another minute or so. Richard should be in there. KD6BQ, Richard, K6MYC, over. know, it'd be a shame to miss Richard tonight. KD6BQ, KD6BQ, K6MYC, over.
Go ahead and check in 52. I got a message from Jim in the chat, K6US.
Roger. Okay. Let me try again. KD6BQ, KD6BQ, Wassaw Valley, Nevada. KD6BQ, 249. Are you there, Richard? K6MYC, over.
Big signal now,
Yeah, big signal. Do you hear Richard? Over? I didn't get it. If you hear Richard, just say Roger, over. Okay, we've got Richard. I don't hear him. Tell him to go to CW. I just haven't heard a peep. I haven't heard a peep of CW from him, Daniel. So tell him to go to CW if he isn't already, and we'll keep calling for another minute or so. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. KE7UQL, K6MYC, over. So we got 249. He's in there. I'll write him in, Rob, but I haven't heard him yet. KD6BQ, KD6BQ, K6MYC, over. KD6BQ, KD6BQ, K6MYC, over. I hear you come back, Richard, but I'm not hearing Daniel. I'm not hearing Richard. I hear you, Daniel, but I'm not hearing Richard. But I got him checked in. Tell Richard he is checked in. Tell Richard he is checked in. I thought I heard a little bit of CW that last time. 73, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow on 2 meters, Daniel. 73. KE7UQL and KD6BQ, K6MYC. 73, guys. 73. It's all chopped up, and just like it is for the other guys, you get a big, strong 73, and then everything else is weak. Weird. Are you hearing that stuff, Rob?
No, I'm not doing too good. I think I still got water.
You weren't listening to the stream?
Yeah, I turned it down when I was talking to you, so I don't know what it's saying.
Okay. Well, we've got everybody. Let's see, who's missing here? KB6BA, but he's not home. I don't think we've got 30. How did we manage to get to 30 the other day?
We've got 24 right now.
I wonder if I wrote Kerry in here, 712. I wonder if I wrote him in. I better write in 712 again. It may be a dupe.
Yeah, I got Kerry.
Yeah, I know I heard him, and we talked to him, but I don't know if I wrote it down. I think that's what I got written down here right after number 3. I know what happened. We got more people out of the Bay Area last week. We got let's see, what was his call? Oh, for heaven's sakes. November Sugar 6 Tango. Let me go back to the Bay Area and see if we can find Tom in there. Not missing anybody else except Mario, but Mario's not here. I'm going to go back to the Bay Area and look for somewhere right around in here somewhere. November Tango 6 Sugar. November Tango 6 Sugar, Bay Area, late checks are missed, K6MYC. November Tango 6 Sugar, let me see. What's Mark's call? That's the one over there, KT2G. No, that's not it. Right, take KT2G, Mark.
Last week we had Russ 111 last week, and let's see, one other one here that we don't have up there today.
KT2G and KS November Sugar 6 Tango.
This is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar.
There's K6WIS. I hear you on the back shatter path. Good to hear you, Paul. K6WIS 637. And do you have anybody else, Paul? Over.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6NYC in the group. This is K6WIS. You're coming in 553, peaking 553 when you're on the right antenna heading. No one else to check in, just myself. Over.
Only you tonight, just yourself tonight, over?
Roger, over.
Okay, well, we got you. You're Q5. It's just very light, but I may not be peaked on you. But I won't bother to do that. I'll leave it where it is. I'm hoping to hear K6 Kilo Lima Yankee and KN6 NT6S. I'm looking for November Tango 6 Sugar also. Over.
Okay, roger that. I listened for you on the direct path, but your signal was too low for me to copy, so the direct path did not work out tonight. Over.
Roger. Well, you're spread out all over. I can go back and forth with the antenna here, and I'm not seeing any change. So you're coming from a whole bunch of stuff over there, but nothing specific. Hi. Fine on the direct path. Yeah, it was very thin, and I might not have ever pointed right at you on the direct path. So that may be why you didn't hear us on the direct path. I was probably a little bit short of getting to your heading. Anyway, thank you, Paul. Thank you for coming in on 1296 here, Ray. Appreciate it. K6 Whiskey India Sugar 637, K6MYC.
Okay, many thanks, Mike. 73s, K6WIS is clear from Placerville.
Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Solid copy. It's just very weak. Very poor conditions on 1296 in terms of signal strength tonight. 7373. November Tango 6 Sugar, K6MYC. Over. November Tango 6 Sugar, K6MYC. Over. K6KLY. Boy, I'm sorry, Russ forgot to check in. He's easy. And KT2G, I guess he told me last week he might not be here. He's out of town for a few days, so I guess we're going to miss him. KT2G, K6KLY, NT6S. 3 or 4 in the Bay Area, including KB6BA. There's 4 missing right there in the Bay Area, K6MYC. I guess that's it for tonight, Rob.
I show 25.
Okay. We'll take 25. I'll see what Judy gets for a count here. I didn't write down 712 again. I'll ask her if she can find 712 on there, and then I'll write it in. But I got your 25 written down. If mine doesn't match up, I'll send it to you.
Okay, sounds good. Never hurts to send it anyway, because sometimes I miss one and you get one, and then our numbers are the same, but we don't have the same call signs.
Oh, I'll be darned. Alrighty. Well, it wasn't too bad tonight. I thought we'd do a little better. The conditions were kind of poor, and I don't think NT6S was in there. And of course, we're missing Mario because he's out of town. So there's two right there that could have been in there. And of course, we won't hear WA6AXX anymore, but he would have been easy. It's a shame to see that station sitting on the hill and not functioning.
Does anybody over there know him very well, or are good friends with him?
Well, they know him, but I don't think anybody knows him personally.
I just wondered if we could find out what he's doing, if he got rid of his stuff, or he's just not using it, or using it somewhere else and not getting on with us.
Well, we'll find out in the June contest. If he doesn't show up, if his call sign doesn't show up in the June contest, it looks like he's pulled the cork. It's a shame to have a political interference like that.
Well, that would be with us, but he could still get on the radio and talk to other people.
Well, I don't know. What can you say? I had quite a chat with Len this morning up in Ukiah. He never heard anything. Well, I think he did say he heard me one time. He heard me one time about Q3 when we were working the Clear Lake boys over.
Okay, that's good. Did we include him in our count?
Yeah, we had him in there because you said you heard his number. I asked him if he said his number, but he did not. So if you heard 405, you heard it from me or from somebody else. But I did hear KLK one time, so I might have got a little meteor burst on him. But his signal should be stronger. He also listened on 6, and he said he didn't hear a single signal. He did not hear a single signal on 140. He went up to 145, and he could hear the guys in Clear Lake weekly. But my God, they're only 40, 50 miles away. You ought to hear them like a ton of bricks. So I don't think he's working. It's only a 2 element. I told him to just put that 6 meters on hold, and let's get 2 meters working. And he's got a couple of 2M9 SSBs or 2M9s. And he thinks he doesn't know whether he's got the FM or the sideband set of elements in them. So I said, if you can get sideband elements in one of them, we should be fine. That's a good solid 12 dB antenna, and we should get something through. You should hear me at all. You can't hear my 1500. We got a long way to go, over.
Yep, and I was looking on the map. He's actually a little further away than Clear Lake from us.
Yeah, but Clear Lake isn't that far. I mean, we work Redding, which is further.
Yeah, but I guess Clear Lake's kind of in a little depression there. So, yeah, if he's got that 9-element 2SB or whatever it is, that's the one I have, I think.
Yeah, that seems to work quite well. You do very well with it. Sometimes you outperform me, depending on, but it shows you it ain't that far down from what I have. In any case, yeah, I don't know. I think Len's got more dirt in front of him than he thinks he has. I said maybe you should look at Google Maps and Google Terrain and see what the elevations is out in this direction. He has the right direction, about 120, 130, something like that for a heading, so that was correct.
What's the call sign, Mike?
WA6 Kilo Lima Kilo. He's Charlie Make 89 something.
Yeah, Charlie Mike 89 JG. But I was gonna look up what the path looked like.
Yeah, look at the path. I think it should be about 130 actually. Is where you should be.
Yeah, give me a second here. I'll pull it up on the map. Just keep talking with Rob.
Oh, that's hard. And now, Rob, we sent you the Promethean, but I don't know if you've had a chance to listen to it.
No, I just saw it this morning, and I've been busy tearing the washer down again, putting it back together, so I haven't had a chance.
Okay. Nobody's had a chance to listen to it yet. I guess Fred listened to it, but he didn't think much of it. He doesn't know what's going on over there. He said, I don't know what's going on over there. Fred's got a negative attitude about the whole thing.
Yeah, I would think so, listening to you guys talk that other night. That's for sure.
Okay, I have the plot here. It's 245 miles, and right in his backyard, about 11 miles away, is a 3,500-foot ridge between him and Clear Lake. But he's basically shooting right over Clear Lake in your direction.
11 miles away. That's pretty nasty, but he should be able to find he can probably find an elevation, an antenna elevation that he can knife edge over that, but he's got to fiddle with it, and he doesn't have the capability right now to go up and down easily.
Yeah, he's only at 824-foot elevation, according to what I'm seeing here. And yeah, to 11 miles away, 3,400 feet. And then, as I said, it shoots right over Clear Lake, and then you got a couple of the little ridges there, and then it's just a valley all the way to you after that. So the biggest obstacle is that piece of dirt that's 10 miles away from him. It's basically the ridge that's between Highway 101 and the Clear Lake Valley.
Yeah, okay. Well, that might be a stopper. I think if he was up 60 or 80 feet with a 18XXX, we'd hear him, but he may never get here from there. But if he can just check into backside of N6RO or anybody, he didn't hear N6RO, he didn't hear anybody else. 2 meters, he's barely hearing the Clear Lake guys.
Well, he'd be hearing Clear Lake off their back, so that may be why it's down for him.
Yeah, well, I had Phil, WB6GGY, turn around. Now he's in Yosemite, or that area, and I think he's got a clear shot up that way, but he didn't hear Len either.
Yeah, and Clear Lake is only about 25 miles away from him.
Yeah, I know. It's a slam dunk, and he's barely hearing him. I guess he has to go over that ridge to hear Clear Lake, though, doesn't he? So he's got a big bunch of dirt blocking him to Clear Lake, even.
Yeah, but they're close enough. They should be able to figure out a way to bounce through there.
Well, yeah, he hears them, but and of course I don't know if they're pointing toward each other. He can't rotate yet without going outside. And as you said, I don't think. Well, maybe they're in the path between him. Maybe he doesn't have to rotate for them versus me. Over.
Yeah, because he basically, what's the highway here that goes in between? Highway 20. He basically has to, in the canyon that Highway 20 goes down is pretty much parallel to the path. So they just got to figure out a way to bounce into that canyon or something. But yeah. As I said, they're not that far apart from each other. But once he can rotate, hopefully they can take the chance to figure out if what direction they got to point to be able to hear each other. It might be one of those things where they both got to point away from each other and bounce off the mountains.
Yeah, well, I could loan him one of our kilowatt amps and see if he can't put that on. I could give him I've got a nice small power supply and a kilowatt, one of the 1K2s. And if that can't get over the hill with a 2M9, then he's going to have to resolve himself to check it in with somebody local.
Or he just needs to move to the top of the hill.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done, I guess.
Yes, sir.
He's in a little place called Redwood Valley.
Yep, yeah, I was looking at it. He's right off the 101. He's only a couple miles away from US 101, so he's right there in that corridor that heads through there. But yeah, it's still pretty isolated part of the state.
Yeah, well, you'd think you could push through there at 250 miles. That's you'd think I could scatter a signal to him somehow there.
Yeah, and I think the path down to like the Bay Area is not much better either. There's going to be a lot more ridges in the way, because that'd be the other option, is if you could get down to the Bay Area.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's going to keep working at it, and he's got nothing else to do. So he's and I told him, just forget 6 meters for now. You got to get through on 2. You got more goo and more antenna gain on 2 meters. If you can't make it on 2, you're not going to make it on 6 with a 2-element Yagi at 10 feet. All right, good night, guys. I'm going to close the net here. K6MYC Bozo 47 and Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo, closing the 1296.1 Bozo Net on April, 28 today, K6 and 2026.
Good night, Mike, and good night, Rob, K6US.
Yeah, Mike, 28th today. And good night, Aaron, K6US, KM6SR 73.